What up YouTubers, PR Mayhem back with a new video and a new unveiling as well. This is going to be a detailed look at my newest cosplay suit. It is of course the gold Zeo Ranger, otherwise known as King Ranger. I bought all this stuff in good used condition, it is second hand, all of it, for £390 off Ranger Board, that's including postage. And I think that's the equivalent of about $500, I'm not too sure on that. And it all fits tremendously well, especially considering that it wasn't custom built for me, it was custom built for someone else by Aniki. By the way, all the stuff you see here in front of you is Aniki apart from the gold belt, but I'll get into that later. So I'm just going to jump right head on into it. I'm going to start with the gold belt. The gold belt is actually made by 007 Halo. I actually had a spare one of these as I can use my gold Zeo Red Ranger belt for my White Ranger costume as well, for my White Mike Morphin Power Ranger costume, which is my next cosplay. So I figured I'd save that one, and good thing I did. So I've drawn in the black lines for it. I've attached Aniki's belt buckle. I'm not sure if this is a cast one from the show or not, but it does look very good. Nice and detailed, although the dips in the sides could be a little bit deeper, I suppose. You've got the Aniki gloves, which you've already seen before. These ones came with the suit again, they fit very well. Not as good as my ones that he custom made for me. I might switch them out, I'm not too sure. You've got the gold trimming down here at the bottom, like the Red Zeo cuffs that he sent me. And then you've got the actual upper cuffs as well. Nice shine off them, and these ones are actually black inside rather than the dark brown of my Red Zeo Ranger suit. You've got the armbands, similar to the Green Ranger, gold armbands, but these ones have a black line, just like my belt. These ones are, the lines on this are a little bit thicker. They don't unattach or anything. They've got the Velcro bit here. I don't know what it's for though, because you can't actually make it tight or anything. It's custom made to fit one person only, and these fit so well, it's amazing. If I actually stretch or flex too much, it actually starts cutting off the blood from my arms. That's how well fitting they are. They actually fit perfectly. They won't shuffle, they won't fall or anything. Next are the boots, the Aniki boots. These boots are actually really good. They're much better quality than my Red Zeo boots. They stand up straight on their own. They're much stiffer leather, they seem. They feel just as comfortable as my other ones. Not as warm though. You've got the prints at the bottom. Then you go up here. Difference here is obviously the Red Ranger for Zeo would be cut off here, whereas these ones go all the way up. They've got additional detailing, and they've got the knee pads as well. And actually, when I'm wearing this, my knees only actually overflow. They go up to about where this rim is here, so there's not actually any constriction when I'm wearing them, which is very nice. But they do have a lot of flexibility just in case you do reach that far. Same on the other side. You've got the circuitry, one with the V's in the middle, and the knees. Next, the suit. This also was made by Aniki. As you can see, the Gold Ranger suit, you've only got the stitching at the top, none on the chest like my Red Zeo one, just as the Gold Ranger had it. Of course, the toys actually did have an additional chest circuitry design, whereas the original Gold Ranger did not. So it's pretty decent. The background's more brown than it is black on my Halo suit, but still very nice, quite detailed. Then you've got the helmet, which is again Aniki, excuse me. I get all my helmets from him with the exception of one. Very nice design. This is a little bit banged up. I might have to get it touched up. You can see there it's stripping a little bit from the visor. Might have to get this touched up by maybe Roosh on Ranger Board, but hopefully it will stay. I do plan on cosplaying as the Green Ranger, Red Zeo Ranger and King Ranger in October at the London Expo, so if you're there, come say hello. You'll know it's me because I'll be wearing this. So you've got like 3 pyramid design on top there. The lighting actually catches this black very well. This is actually, obviously with all this stuff on, this is the most uncomfortable Ranger suit to wear so far that I've had, to be honest, because the main event, the accent piece to complete this costume, is by far the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had to wear in my life. It's far more uncomfortable than the Green Ranger shield, just because of the size of it and the awkward shape of it. You've got 3D circuitry design going around here, triangle in the middle like on the cuffs and the boots, going all the way around. There you go. Get a shot of it. It is very nice, and it's in such great condition for a second-hand one that I scored so cheap. You've got the little red stone there, and then you've got the outlines with the bands going around the back. The reason you aren't going to see me having this, I'll be wearing this in my next video, but it won't be done up at the sides. The reason for that is some of the Velcro is actually stripped away, so the glue wasn't particularly set in its ways when I got this, apparently. Or it came off when the previous owner had it. So they'll be unattached for then, but I will be making modifications to it, extending and adding Velcro so that it does fit when it comes to October, if I get to go, if work allows. So I really do like that shield, though. It's one of the accent pieces of the thing, because obviously you don't want to be going as the Gold Ranger if you don't have all the bits in place. Let me just set that there. There you have it, guys. So that was very, very quick, sorry about that. All this stuff is just phenomenal. I'll see you in my next video. I'll be booted up from the feet up to the head in Gold Ranger or King Ranger. It's just so awesome. I'm so glad I got this and got it for such a great deal. I'm ecstatic, and it arrived in 2 days. I will catch you in my next video. See you then.